I'm remembered. You know, I did tree work for 40 years. Nobody knows that I trimmed any trees around power lines.
It's not us, but others that dictate how one is remembered. For Jim Serrell, he will forever be known as Timber Jim.
I climbed up a light pole, 110-foot light pole. Had big, huge cross arms on it, so tossed my rope out in the middle of the cross arms, and I came down about 30 feet. And then I started swinging back and forth, upside down. And then I fired up my chainsaw, and that was it. People, you know, just thought that was the berries.
That was the berries, and that was what the now 60-year-old retiree did for fun back in the early days of the Timbers, in the NASL and USL times of the late 70s, and the return of the club in 2001.
I just called them. I said, I want to bring a chainsaw to the games. Are you nuts? And you can't bring a chainsaw in the games. I said, no, I'll take the chain off. It'll be safe. And I only fired up when, you know, we got a corner kick or we score a goal or something like that.
No chain, and Jim was in the game, hanging from the rafters and beating the drum for the Timbers until hanging up his hard hat in 2008.
I felt that they needed a younger demographic, you know. I'm 60 years old, and Joey's much better looking than me.
So Timber Jim is now Gardening Jim.
Snip it off at the junction, okay?
Tending to a community plot daily at 1210 United Methodist Church.
This is my solace. This is my sanctuary. Well, we got a little bit of a ripple. You're going to experience a phenomenon here.
Or you can find Kayaking Jim, paddling various waterways in our region.
That's my favorite vacation, just rolling down the river.
Even teaching a sports reporter and his photographer how it's safely done. Oh, appreciate that. Jim claims he wasn't really a soccer guy until Pele came to town in 1977, attending Civic Stadium that day with his siblings and father. Jim's dad drowned in the Columbia River later that year, so Jim and his brother figured their dad had so much fun at the match that they just keep on going.
So in the summertime, we go and we drink beer and yell at the opposing goalie, you know.
Not much has changed in that regard.
Not much has changed.
Yeah.
Sustaining the moment and moments of excitement, now something the Timbers Army does so incredibly well. But it was Timber Jim and his slabs that seemingly started it all.
I cut a slab and then I take it around. So that celebration lasted for like 15 minutes as I was taking this log around. And then the next thing you know, they're scoring again. It's kind of like perpetual.
One of the ways Timber Jim is remembered now at Providence Park, the 80th minute singing of You Are My Sunshine each and every home game. It was the favorite song of his late daughter Hannah, who was killed in a car accident a decade ago.
I'd like to think it's more than just me and Hannah and Diane and Kiana. It's a universal song that Merritt Paulson's mother sang to him. We talked about it. And so many other people.
Well, Jim doesn't like that type of spotlight focused on himself. It was a fitting touch by the Army back in August, when Jim joined them in passing out sunflowers during a passionate rendition on the somber anniversary of the day that shook Jim's family to its core.
I get people come up to me all the time, hugging on me, kissing on me. You know, I get real love.
It's that spreading of the love that Timber Jim knows he helped infect the club, the park, and the Timber supporters still to this day.
I know I'm loved. I know I had an impact. I didn't coin the phrase, but spread the love was what I wrote whenever I'd sign an autograph. And I really believe that. I believe that love is what changes people. And the Army is about love. They were at a crossroads. Are they going to be a very aggressive type of thing? And they're pretty loud and boisterous, but there's at the core of the Timbers Army is love. All the good things that they do in the community, you know. And I like to think I had a little bit of part of that.